Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. I am your host, JP, and today we got a very special event for you guys. We have 13 artists all competing or all submitting music for an opportunity to move on to our championship round in Miami and compete for our $50,000 grand prize. Artists who get two passes from three of our judges automatically move on to the first round in Miami. Our judges for today start we have three very special guest judges. Our first judge for today is Knowledge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Our second judge for today is POLO. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. And our last but not least, judge for today is SWEDE from 808 Mafia. He's a platinum producer for Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, Meek, Gucci Mane, and many more. So let's get things started with our first artist on today's lineup. They go by Kojak39. Just give me 1 second while we bring him in to Zoom. And Kojak, what's going on? Can you turn your camera on your mic for us?
What's going on, man?
How's it going, man? So we got your song that you submitted here today. It's called Street Signs. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
All right, so the song is really basically like a little rundown of my life. I recorded the song on Christmas. 2022, well, 21 was a rough year, so I really went to the studio and just dropped something. That's what I do.
Okay, that's what's up. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out. Let us know where you're from and where we can find your music, social media, all that good stuff.
All right, man. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, man. Right in between Memphis and Atlanta, man. You can follow me on IG at Kojak_39, and that's pretty much it. That's where I post all my music on IG, man. So I appreciate the opportunity too, by the way.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
No looking back, cause a young nigga be woke. Went through my darker days alone, know I had fear to be broke. Big bro told me watch your back and keep them folks about your business. When you make it to the top, the house coming, they out to get me. Ain't cool no more, I'm sick and tired of all the lies. My own dog, he crossed me out, he was a snake in disguise. My young niggas, they on Goldman, fuck a stop sign. Gotta listen and stay down and pay attention to the street sign. Don't wanna beef about no money, rather beef about a bitch. VV stones around my neck, I gotta go get rich. Watch how you moving in these streets and never ask the question why. Every time you step outside, you gotta always grab your fire. We be screaming out murder, they talking about some shit we ain't heard of. Feel like I got the world on my shoulder. Say when it get colder, I'm tryna watch my little baby grow up. 3900 fuck the op showing no love. No looking back, cause a young nigga be woke. Went through my darker days alone, know I had fear to be broke. Big bro told me watch your back and keep them folks about your business. When you make it to the top, the ops coming, they out to get me. Ain't cool no more, I'm sick and tired of all the lies. My own dog, he crossed me out, he was a snake in disguise. My young niggas, they on Goldman, fuck a stop sign. Gotta listen and stay down and pay attention to the street sign. All right, that was Kojak39 with his song Street Signs. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they have to say about this song. Up first, he's an A&R director at
Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what did you think about Kojak and his song?
I thought the record was okay. It was solid. Didn't love it. It wasn't bad. Could have been a little better. Felt a little incomplete. I don't know. The production was solid. For me, it was kind of like right down the middle. I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Unfortunately, that's your first no pass from Knowledge. You did get some good feedback there from him. Let's move on to our next judge. He's a platinum producer for 808 Mafia. SWEDE, what did you think about Kojak and his song?
Yeah, like I think it was a cool vibe. I think he has potential, so it's a pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. You got your first pass there from SWEDE, so that leaves us with a tiebreaker, leaving it all up to POLO. POLO, what did you think about Kojak and his song?
I thought it was cool. They agree a little bit more with Knowledge, where it was okay, it just didn't really move me. The hook kind of really didn't even stand out. I know he had a hook, but it kind of really didn't stand out. He had a good melody though, so that's why I'm kind of like stuck in between. I feel like it could have been better, like Knowledge said. I agree with that. Definitely could have been better. But I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give him a pass. Probably my nice D for the year. See, I'm good.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, POLO. Congratulations, Kojak. You got your second pass there from POLO. So you'll be moving on to our championship round in Miami to compete for our grand prize. We're going to send you an email after the event with all the details. Congratulations.
All right, appreciate it. Appreciate you too, judges.
All right, have a good one. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Mbmg Sir Duke. Just give me 1 second while we bring them in. And for those of us just joining us on the live stream, if our artists get 2 passes from 3 of our judges, to move on to our championship round. And right here we got Mbmg Sir Duke. Sir Duke, what's going on? How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
So we got your song here. It is called All Aboard. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Well, I already had the song out for a while, and then I got invited to Coast to Coast last year in November. It was an event down in Miami for last November. I performed for Sean Barron, and he asked me to if I was shooting a video for the song. So I went ahead and shot the video for him. I sent it in to him, hoping to get something, a response from him. But yeah, I just thought I'd go ahead and submit this for the competition and see what y'all think.
All right, sounds good. Before we play your song, let us know where you're from and give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let us know where we can find music.
I'm from Western Kentucky. My social media is Mbmg Sir Duke on all platforms.
All right, cool. We're gonna get right into your track. Just give me 1 second while you load it up.
All right, thank you.
Only at the
Oh Lord, I've been putting points up on the scoreboard. I had the same vision since I was a boy. I had a dream, I pulled up in a Rolls Royce with my day ones, nigga, I ain't have no choice. Had to go crazy, made a lot of noise. Motherfuckers wanna play, but I am not a toy. I'm all about a dollar, I get so annoyed. It's a money train, my nigga, so it's all aboard. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Wake up in the morning and I'm thumbing through the money, turning nothing into something, so I hit the ground running. If you really want it, then you keep the money coming. If a nigga eating good, you can see it in his stomach. Going stupid with the shit, the trap jumping. Turn me up a bit, the bass bumping. Shawty in the corner throwing ass like she hunching. She said,
take it if you want the shit, it's nothing.
oh my God. Yeah, I'm with the shit, I'm really with the shit. I've been putting points up on the scoreboard. I had the same vision since I was a boy. I had a dream, I pulled up in a Rolls Royce with my day ones, nigga, I ain't have no choice. Had to go crazy, made a lot of noise. Motherfuckers wanna play, but I am not a toy. I'm all about a dollar, I get so annoyed. It's a money train, my nigga, so it's all aboard. 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 My pockets bout to fill up, pushing that killer. I just made a swerve, I'm about to seal another deal up. Ain't nobody triller, untangle gorilla, so cold with the shit your bitch rockin' chinchilla. Say we lay way back. I like to treat the highway like a race car track. By the way, this a race car track. Leave you broke niggas in the dust, so please fall back. Gas to the floor with BM50 on the dash. Got a bad little chick a D, rolling up the gas, blowing smoke in the passing lane. I fuck fast, getting head on the highway while I'm grabbing on the ass. Chasing that check my flex, money boy, that's a set money boy on my neck. Gaining my respect, lock and load the text, shooting nothing but net. You riding as a bet, ayy. Oh Lord, I've been putting points up on the scoreboard. I had the same vision since I was a boy. I had a dream, I pulled up in a Rolls Royce with my day ones, nigga, I ain't have no choice. Had to go crazy, made a lot of noise. Motherfuckers wanna play, but I am not a toy. I'm all about a dollar, I get so annoyed. It's a money train, my nigga, so it's all aboard. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard.
Miami takeover type shit. Big dog shit. Work hard for this type of stuff. And it's time to put our foot down. Who's Fraba? Woosa.
Woosa. There you go.
Most people chase the club because they see a big celebrity or artist to be in that club. And they pop a bottle, chasing girls, trying to have a good time. We're not trying to hear a CD or someone say, yo, I rap. Everybody in that motherfucking rap.
So what you gotta do as a leader is prepare and present that same hustle on the table for whoever do join the team.
Why are you recording this shit, nigga?
Cause we vlogging, dog.
Nah, that's not on there.
I'm putting that shit all in there.
No, you not.
All right, and that was Mbmg Sir Duke with his song All Aboard. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they have to say about it. Let's start off with SWEDE. SWEDE, what do you think about Sir Duke and his song?
It was cool. My advice would be to work more on the arrangement of the song and also shorten it down a little. But besides that, I think he did a good job, and he also put together a video for the song. So I'm gonna give him a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. You got your first pass from SWEDE from 808 Mafia. Still got two judges left to go. Let's see what they had to say. Let's kick it off to POLO. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. POLO, what do you think about us, Sir Duke and the song?
I thought the song was okay. I thought the song was solid. Video, he put a lot into the video, but it was long. You know, after like 5 minutes, I kind of forgot. Video so long that kind of made me forget about what he was talking about in the song, which that's not good for me. So I'm gonna have to say it's a no pass just because of that right there. By the time the video finished, I kind of forgot what the song was about. So it's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Polo, but we still got one judge left. It's another tiebreaker. This time it's up to Knowledge. Knowledge, what do you think about Sir Duke and his song?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Polo on the fact that, or both judges really, in the fact that it was just too long. I think overall the song wasn't bad. I liked the video, of course. His energy was good. I'm gonna say pass. But I would say for future reference, you definitely got to shorten that up. You know what I mean? I feel like that 2 minute 30 seconds to 3 minutes 3:15 is about as long as you really want to go, especially as a new artist when you don't really have a built-in audience. You know what I mean? You don't want people looking at the song or listening to the song or looking at the video and feeling like, damn, is it not over yet? You know what I'm saying? You want people to, you rather someone say, oh, it's over already, run it back, versus, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say pass, but you got to work on that.
Absolutely well said. Thank you, Knowledge. Song length, very important nowadays with people's shortest attention spans. But nevertheless, you got the 2 passes there from our 3 judges. So congratulations, Sir Duke. You're going to be moving on to Miami. We'll see you there once again performing at the championship. We'll send you an email with all the details. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Official Nia. Just give me 1 second while we bring her in. And Nia, how's it going?
Good.
Awesome, good to hear. So we got your song here. It's called Deep Thoughts. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Deep Thoughts is literally what the title is, Deep Thoughts. I had writer's block for about 2 weeks. Then one morning at like 4 o'clock, I jumped up because I heard a beat. I grabbed my headphones, jumped on BandLab, and started just flowing, freestyling. So it's kind of short because it's a freestyle, but a lot of people like it. So I'm actually working on making it a whole song right now.
Okay, sounds good. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let everyone know where you're from.
I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana. My social media is officialnaya_music, and that's what it is on everything.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while you load it up.
Official Naya.
You made this?
I've been up all night thinking. Yeah. Late night thinking, ain't in all that drinking. Had some goals for 2021 that I've been achieving. Ain't no love lost on my end, but I'm done fighting them demons. Had to put myself back in that corner. I've been real life dreaming. 8-0, I ain't mad at nobody. I've been living life hard, so I feel like a zombie. Yeah, it's time to live a little bit, get up out of there. I expect to be different and you still in that same chair. Everybody wanna plate when it's your turn to eat. I've been ducking, hiding out, and then getting no sleep. Everybody wanna see me fall, but always ball. My mind been in the wrong place, but my music, my yard. Said I've been in my thoughts, but can't none of y'all stop me. Official Naya been a realist, and ain't none of y'all on top of me. Grab a pencil and some paper, then I walk a beat. I be trying to go out of pain, but it's on top of me. I've been ready to drill, I said I'm on for real. I can't stick around for no long time, I'm going for real. Steady doing my thing, said I'm born in a cave, but trying to make it out, it's time for a change.
All right, and that was Official Naya with her track. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they had to say about it. Start off with Polo. Polo, what do you think about Naya and her song?
I think she has a lot of potential for sure. she has a good flow, and she actually practices a little bit more, gets it a little bit more to where it's kind of a little more flawless. You can hear that it's still early in it, and I mean, when she was rhyming, you could kind of still catch those parts where you could tell she's still early in it, but she does have a flow. But the song itself, it wasn't enough for me because kind of ended up abruptly. They don't really have a hook, so I might have to say just a no pass. But she definitely has a lot of potential. Hopefully, she keeps going at it.
Absolutely, thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Polo, but you got some great feedback there from him. Let's kick it off to our next judge. Let's go to Knowledge. Knowledge, what do you think about Naya and her track?
Yeah, I think there's talent there, but it just felt very early. I think she still needs to work on just the delivery, the lyrics, and what she's saying. Yeah, just some more work to go. So I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Fortunately, that's your second no pass from Knowledge. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from SWEDE. SWEDE, what do you think about Naya and her track?
I agree with the other judges. It was cool, but it sounded very early. Also, the vocal mix definitely needs to be better, as well as the arrangement and the overall production. I know she says freestyle, but still it feels like the arrangement had to be better. The song was like 1 minute long. So I think she has a lot of potential, but I have to say no pass as for now.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. Unfortunately, that was 3 no passes from our judges. But you did get a lot of great feedback from everyone. I know you said your song wasn't finished, so a lot of great notes to take there. So when you head back to the studio to finish the song, we're gonna move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Blessing. Doesn't look like we have them here. Oh, never mind. Looks like we have them. Let's bring them in real quick. And Blessing, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. So we got your song here. It's called Nobody. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
So my song is about basically not having nobody around, especially your relationship. When you down, you just feel like you ain't got nobody and you doing basically most of the work. So I just got out of the heartbreak, so I just made the song, and that's what made Nobody.
Okay. Before we move on to your track, let us know where you're from and give us a quick shout out to your social media where we can find your music.
So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and my social media is The Real Blessing #1 for Instagram, and for Facebook, it's Amari 2.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your track. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
All right.
You already know who it is. I'm back. Yeah, I thought you loved me, thought you was gonna be there for me. Thought you was gonna be loyal to me till you acted funny. Said you was gonna hold me down and never was gonna leave me. Now that you gone, I pray that my angels is watching over me now. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you. Ain't nobody gonna fuck you like I fuck you. Ain't nobody gonna treat you like I treat you. Ain't nobody gonna ride for you like I do. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you. Ain't nobody gonna fuck you like I fuck you. Ain't nobody gonna treat you like I treat you. Ain't nobody gonna ride for you like I do. You think the things I did for you, she gon' do for you? Boy, that shit I did for you ain't had to do for you. Dropped everything, they in trouble, I will run to you. Don't give a fuck if you locked up, I'ma come for you. The way I threw this ass back, yeah, you like that. The way I gave this nigga head and he fight back. I know our love is toxic and I know I can't go back. Have you ever heard of good times don't last? I'm out here running this shit up because that's all I know. 42 Dougs on the road cause I'm all alone. And if you ain't tryna make money, then don't call my phone. I thought what we had was gon' last, but you proved me wrong. Ain't nobody gon' love you like I love you. Ain't nobody gon' fuck you like I'll fuck you. Ain't nobody gon' treat you like I treat you. Ain't nobody gon' ride for you like I do. Ain't nobody gon' love you like I love you. Ain't nobody gon' fuck you like I fuck you. Ain't nobody gon' treat you like I treat you. Ain't nobody gon' ride for you like I do. Nah, ain't nobody gon' ride for you like I do. Nah, ain't nobody gon' stay 10 toes down for you. You think motherfuckers gon' ride for you like I did? Till you see them with them ops telling all your shit. Here we go again. I was holding you down, doing everything I can. Ride around with you just so we can make some honey. I'm so gone, I'm so done with it. I'm so gone and over you. No, I gotta watch my back, cause I'm not just anybody. The way I carry myself, you think I caught about it. No more parties, no more friends, only the family to the end. You had my back, I had your back, we done fell off, but what happened? Ain't nobody gon' love you like I love you. Ain't nobody gon' fuck you like I'll fuck you. Ain't nobody gon' treat you like I treat you. Ain't nobody gon' ride for you like I do. Ain't nobody gon' love you like I love you. Ain't nobody gon' fuck you like I fuck you. Ain't nobody gon' treat you like I treat you. Ain't nobody gon' ride for you like I do.
All right, that was Blessing with his track Nobody. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they had to say. Let's start off with SWEDE from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, what did you think about Blessing and her song?
I feel like she's at the beginning of her career and she needs to keep practicing. Also, the songwriting, in my opinion, needs to be better. My advice would be maybe, team up with a writer and a vocal coach. So as for now, I have to say no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. You got some great feedback there from SWEDE, but unfortunately, a no pass from him. But let's move on to our next judge. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. POLO, what do you think about A Blessing and her song?
Yeah, you could tell definitely potential. But I agree when it comes to the writing in the song. I thought it could have been a little bit, a little stronger. She had a good melody, but just the lyrics didn't grasp me. And the hook and the chorus didn't kind of grasp me. That's the only reason I'm not passing it. But definitely has potential. Definitely, like what Sweet said, look into working with a couple of producers or songwriters as well and just collab because you have a good voice. So.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, POLO. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from POLO. But before we move on to our next artist, let's kick it off to our next judge, Knowledge. What do you think about A Blessing and her song?
Yeah, I agree with the other judges. I mean, definitely talent there. Just feels a little early. Still needs some development. But it just comes with time and effort put into your craft. You know what I mean? So no pass for me today. Just has to keep working.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Unfortunately, that was 3 no passes from our judges, but you did get a lot of great feedback from everyone. So make sure to check out the feedback email we'll send you after the event. We look forward to seeing you at another online event in the future. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Working on Real Money. Working has phoned in with us, so let's bring him in real quick. And Working, what's going on? How you doing?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? So we got your song here, On My Grind. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Oh, it's exactly what it says, on my grind. I'm trying to make history right now. I don't have a crew. I don't have a team. I don't have nothing. I'm by myself. I do shows. I do the studio time, everything by myself, on my grind. That's me.
All right, I hear you. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let everyone know where you're from.
social media is Copper Go Music, INC. You can find it on Instagram, or on Facebook, Google, whatever. And I'm from Bronx, New York. You know, out the BX.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your track. Just give us 1 second while we load it up.
Yeah, Cup of gold, working on real money, 18 ounces. I stay on my grind, nigga. The pussy is free, but the coke costs money. Oh yeah, pussy is free, but the coke costs money. Oh yeah. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. If it ain't the coke, my hustle, I don't wait. Watch the shit I caught from Phil, they cost cake. In the pop, bitch formation like Bay. And sure this ain't the first time Jay lost some yay. Squares into top shakes, so don't hate. Talking them frosted flakes, they great. Mr. 38, hope all your money straight. And don't take shorts and credit, I don't play. Plus there's some niggas that know me that don't play. All they say is wrong, just give them the okay. That type time, got all type of lines. Rock of the powder, tan of the white kind. Like the Howard Johnson, my bitch was so fine. You can see the cushion, my hustle in the whole nine. Hard to tell, I ain't the pole 9. It's right there, right by your foot, you got the dime. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. Pussy is free, but the coke costs money. Oh yeah. Pussy is free, but the coke costs money. Oh yeah. Working over money, my hustle like I suppose. Told her hold these hoes for school by the kids clothes. Gotta utilize these hoes for more than hoes. Bust a lick, bag up, chick, don't touch the stove. Copper got everything under control. Mind on my money, my hustle, that type of mode. Out here till it's all gone, that type of move. Got 2 phones, the keys, and plus the juice. Like the late great from Brooklyn, give me the loot. In another galaxy, going off of that group. Thought it was a walk in the park, take off my shoes. This is with no connection and no suit. So when they talk about the grind, I'm living proof. Fucked up when you sip him, cause he ain't shoot. And you know working on real money, don't fake no move. This copper go 18 0, so what it do? Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. Pussy is free, but the coke costs money. Oh yeah. Pussy is free, but the coke costs money. Oh yeah. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Always on my grind, always on my grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. As long as you want it, you get that in time. Always on my grind. Money on my mind. You get that in time.
All right, that was Working on Real Money with his song On My Grind. To see what our judges had to say, to start off with Polo. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think about Working on Real Money?
I thought it was cool. You know, definitely hip hop, got a good energy. Wish the recording could have been a little bit better for the mix, but I'm gonna give it a pass.
All right, cool. There you have it. Thank you, Polo. You got your first pass there from Polo. Still got 2 judges left to go, so let's see what they had to say. Let's kick it off to Knowledge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what do you think?
I love this energy on the record. Mix definitely needs to be better. He has some personality on the record. I think I would probably like the performance of the record, maybe more than the record itself. You know what I mean? Hearing it just on the audio. Man, I'm gonna say no pass, man. I want to say pass, but like it just didn't sound. It just wasn't all the way there for me. You know what I mean? It's borderline for me though. It wasn't like a definite no pass. You know what I mean? But I'm just not always sold on it. I think he's almost there though. You know what I mean? But I do love the energy and the personality showed on the record. But yeah, I'm gonna say no pass. That's a tough one.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Knowledge. Sounds like it was very close, but we still got 1 judge left to go. We got another tiebreaker. This time is all up to SWEDE. SWEDE, what do you think about working on Real Money?
I think it was cool. I think the vocals could have been tighter, but I really like the energy. You know, I enjoyed listening to the record, so I'm gonna give him a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. So congratulations, working on Real Money. You got 2 passes from 3 of our judges, and you're gonna be moving on to our championship round to compete for our $50,000 grand prize. So make sure to check out the email we'll be sending you after the event with all the details. We're gonna move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Jonathan Lucius. It doesn't look like we have them here in the Zoom, so we're just gonna get right into their track. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Presidential air. I put the kush up in the blunt and blow it in the air. She said let ride out till the night is all gone. I said let ride out till the night is long gone. She said how about it? I said let's get it. I hit the gas up on my ship and my pipe be riding out. She said I make her feel good when I come in town. I make her better, buddy, cause I like to hold her down. I make her come multiple times when I'm in them thighs. I'm giving a thug love, dog, and it's just how I ride. I want you, that's right. Right now, you never know when I need you. No. I want you, I need you. So pick up the phone when I call you. You never know when I need you. So pick up the phone when I call you. Baby girl, let's take off. Let's fly to the moon. We can talk to the aliens. Be back by noon. We can get it in. Gotta get it back soon. But
delirious. I hit the gas on my Chevy, my pipe be wildin' out. She said I make her feel good when I come in town. I make her better, buddy, cause I like to hold her down. I want you, I need you. When I call you, you never know when I need you. Too hard, baby, this is all I got. But what if I need you? Just call me, I pick up the phone. Tryna build my empire as big as you know. Gotta get my grind on, baby. I'll be back later. She asked what time was later. I said you already know. She gave me a hug and kiss and told me to go ahead and go. It's like she already know the kid is about to blow. I hit the gas on my Chevy, my pipe be wildin' out. She said I make her feel good when I come in town. I make her better, buddy, cause I like to hold her down. I make her calm multiple times when I'm in them thighs. I'm giving a thug love, dog, and it's just how I ride. I want you, need you. When I call you, when I need you. Need you.
All right, and that was J. Lou with his song "Call You." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they have to say about it. Let's kick it off to Knowledge. Knowledge, what do you think about J. Lou and his song?
I mean, I thought the song was solid. It's good structure, you know, verse, hook. I think he stayed on topic throughout the record. It felt cohesive. Biggest thing about it for me, I guess, it felt a little dated. You know what I mean? It didn't feel very current necessarily. But overall, I think he did a good job. So I'm gonna give him a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Got your first pass there from Knowledge. Let's see what our next judge had to say. He's a platinum producer for 808 Mafia SWEDE. What do you think about J. Lou and his song?
I agree with Knowledge, man. I liked the record itself, but it sounded very dated to me, you know. But yes, Knowledge said, you know, I mean, I think he did a good job, you know, with the song, and you know, it was a clean mix, and everything sounded good. Besides that, you know, it sounded very outdated. So I'm gonna give him a pass. I just would love to hear something more current next time.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. Got the second pass there from SWEDE. Let's see if you can be the first artist to get the clean sweep today. Polo, what did you think about J. Lou and his song?
Yeah, my fellow judges kind of hit it in the head as far as what, you know, sonically, what the song sounded like. You know, yeah, my issue is just like that. Is sounding a little nostalgic, but it was good enough to pass it, so pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Congratulations, J. Lou. You got the clean sweep, got 3 passes from all 3 of our judges. So you're going to be moving on to our championship round in Miami to compete for our $50,000 grand prize. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Tex ST. Looks like we have him here in the Zoom, so just give me 1 second while we bring him in. And Tex, what's going on? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us? And looks like we're having a little trouble getting Tex in here. There he goes. Can you turn on your mic for us? Gotta turn on your mic for us, Tex. All right, looks like we're having a little trouble with Tex's mic, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into his song, and we'll bring him in after we play it. So just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Let's get it. Dwayne The Rock. Yeah. Cassie. I'm not a fan of you. This is what a couple fans can do. Turn you from a boy to a bitch. What type of man is you? I Instagram your hoe cause she got a camel toe. And she let me hump it from the back like a camel do. My little man got a credit card scam to do. He said he need a dime first to go to me concert. I ain't saying niggas ain't trying to work, but they ain't trying to work a job. They rather grind work. That's how they find work.
Oh, you ain't know before you get paid, you had to grind first. You ain't know the dollar bills don't come without the hard work. You ain't know before hard work come with mine first. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry. Oh, you ain't know before you get paid, you had to grind first. You ain't know the dollar bills don't come without the hard work. You ain't know before hard work come with mine first. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry. Get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Get your mind right. Hey yo, Cass, what up? I ain't a fan of you, this what a few bands could do. Get me a feature with Cass, but this ain't nothing new. I ain't the same as you, been doing this since I was 22. Press recorder running like Hussein Bolt to the booth. Even then I was playing with hundreds of G's. Stop playing, got my mind right, invested in me. Now, here I am, and here to stay. And Texas is where I stay, sucker. Oh, you ain't know before you get paid, you had to grind first. You ain't know the dollar bills don't come without the hard work. You ain't know before hard work come with mine first. I feel sorry for you. Oh, you ain't know before you get paid, you had to grind first. You ain't know the dollar bills don't come without the hard work. You ain't know before hard work come with mine first. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry. Get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Get your mind right, and just do it. Ain't nothing to it. Fuck excuses, fake friends chucking deuces. They all nuisance, and I'm a problem. Like Cassidy, I ain't going hard, that's blasphemy. No pen and pad, shit comes naturally, and that's factually, if that's even a word. The lime green in the blunt to calm my nerves. 5 daughters, 5 AKs, just waiting for curves.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, that was Tex ST with his song featuring Cassidy. It looks like we got Tex here with us right now. Tex, tell us a little bit about your song. What was it about?
This is about getting your mind right, man. You know, you just go through things, you know, your ups and downs, and
you got to block out the noise when you're trying to do stuff like this. And I was fortunate enough to do some networking and be able to reach Cassidy and get that feature done.
All right, that's what's up. Before we kick it off to our judges, let us know where you're from and give us a quick shout out to your social media.
I'm from Houston, Texas. My Instagram is Texas_entertainment_publishing. And you can just Google me, TX_S_T, Texas T, my name, and all my music is on all platforms.
All right, sounds good. Let's move on to our judges, see what they have to say about your song. Let's start off with Polo. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what do you think about Texas and his song?
I thought it was just okay. Even with the feature, I just feel like it was just okay. The mix didn't work. I feel like the chorus could have been better. I feel like his verse could have been better too. And I thought Cass' verse was just okay. So I'm gonna say it's no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Polo, but we still got two judges left to go. Let's see what they had to say. Let's kick it off to A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Polo. Record was just okay. I feel like the cast feature didn't really help it or hurt it. It was just like whatever. Delivery flow felt dated. I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Unfortunately, that was your second no pass, so you won't be moving on to our championship round. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from SWEDE. SWEDE, what did you think?
Yeah, man, I have to agree with the other judges. I think it was okay, but it didn't really, stand out to me. I think also the mix, definitely need to get to be better, next time, work more in your mixes and overall productions.
There you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. So unfortunately, that's 3 no passes from our judges, but you did get some great feedback for them. So make sure to check out that feedback email after the event. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Treville Caruth. I don't believe we have them here in the Zoom, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into their songs. Give me 1 second while we load it up.
Next to me, girl, next to me, next to me.
Pink dog cooking.
You came around and you said you love me. Now there's a space where your body used to be. Don't think I could take this no more. All this frustration's killing me. Being able to hold your body, 'cause I remember when you said you couldn't love me. What happened to the promises? What happened to the promises and that you said to me? What happened to the promises and that you said to me? Is where your body should be. I need you next to me. Got empty spaces where your body should be. And girl, it's haunting me. Got empty spaces where your body should be. I need you next to me. Got empty spaces where your body should be. I need you next to me. Where my heart should be. This shit is killing me. It's so unreal what you're doing to me. Confusing me. And you were using me. Never true to me. Don't even know where we went back. And now I gotta focus on getting to this bag, baby, baby. Empty spaces where your body should be. Need you next to me. Empty spaces where your body should be. Need you next to me.
All right, that was Travell Carruth with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges. See what they had to say about it. To start off with SWEDE. He's a platinum producer for 808 Mafia. SWEDE, what did you think about Travell?
It was interesting, definitely different sound. The vocals, though, in my opinion, need to be better. You know, I like the sound of his voice, but the pitch was slightly off from time to time, you know. So definitely work more on the vocals, you know, get a stronger tone, you know. So I have to say no pass for this time.
All right, thank you, SWEDE. Fortunately, it's a no pass from SWEDE, but let's kick it off to our next judge, see what he had to say about it. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think?
Yeah, I agree with SWEDE's vocals just not where they need to be. So you know, on this type of record, I can't even get past that. So no pass for me.
All right, thank you, Knowledge. And before we move on to our next artist, let's get your feedback from POLO. POLO, what you think?
Yeah, vocally just needs work for sure. Wasn't on key. So it was hard to get through the record. So, you know, I thought the record was just okay as well. So no pass for me as well.
All right, thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that was 3 no passes from our judges. Lots of things to work on there, but make sure to check out that feedback email after the event. Let's move on to our next artist. They go by Body Rock The Truth. It looks like we have him here in the Zoom, so give me 1 second while I bring him in. And Body Rock, what's going on? How you doing?
What's good with y'all, man?
How's it going? So we got your song here. It's called Caravan. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Caravan, man, is just basically about, have you ever had anybody, you know what I'm saying, the right-hand man turn on you, you betray, you know what I'm saying, you just don't know who you are to trust. And I need a caravan for everybody that don't betray me. Because no matter what I go through in life, whatever I go through or I'm going to be through, one day, I already know they're gonna regret that they crossed me. That's what Caravan's about.
All right. Before we get into your song, let us know where you're from and give us a quick shout out. Let us know where we can find your music.
Okay. Well, you see what I represent. I was born from New Orleans, but I'm a Georgia boy for life. I'm from Decorah, Georgia. And you can find my stuff on YouTube under Body Rock of the Truth, Facebook, Frank Brown, and also on YouTube. You can type in Frank Brown, you can find my music stuff. Right. Most of my stuff on YouTube right now.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
All right.
Ooh, come up with the game.
Caravan. So many people change. My life been put on game. Yeah, I'm paranoid. You can trust me. So many people change, need a caravan. Been put on games as a little man. Yeah, I'm paranoid, I'm my element. You can trust me, so irrelevant. What's on your mind? Who you talking to? You so out of line, cause that's Lord for my felonies. Try to be nice and do right, but y'all ain't hearing me. Hey, now I really learning how to be a man. Number respect for the ones that time to contraband. How many people kept it real? That's just a few. Right or wrong, they really care about what I'm going through. Learned life the hard way, but I made it through. Like me who kept it real, told my folks I'm selling dope. I never forget the way my grandma looked at me. Hit the plug up cause I needed just to sell it. I really want your dad, I studied Machiavelli. I need a top, but I'm not giving ammunition. I do it by myself, you need a co-defendant. What love gotta do, she ain't about your ambition. So many people chain, need a caravan. Been put on games as a little man. Yeah, I'm paranoid, I'm my element. You can trust me, so irrelevant. What's on your mind, who you talking to? You so out of line, cause I speak the truth. Yeah, she's out of bounds, I just play a fool. Man gon' do what he gotta do. Man gon' do what he gotta do. Yeah. Man gon' do what he gotta do. Yeah.
All right, that was Body Rock, The Truth. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they had to say about it. To start off, he's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think?
Thought it was okay. I wasn't mad at it. You know, he tried. I felt like the energy was there, but just the song itself and lyrics and hooks just felt a little nostalgic to me. So I must say it's a no pass for me.
All right, thank you, Polo. That's a no pass from Polo, but we still got two judges left to go. Let's kick it off to Platinum producer SWEDE from 808 Mafia. What do you think?
I like the energy, man, but to be honest, you know, it felt like two different songs, the track and the vocals, you know, it wasn't the same key. The vocals were not in key with the track, you know. So for that reason, I'd say no pass.
All right, thank you, SWEDE. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from SWEDE. So you won't be moving on to our championship round. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from Knowledge. Knowledge, what do you think?
I didn't think the record was very good. Vocally, it just didn't sound good. It just wasn't up to par, so no pass.
All right, thank you, Knowledge. Unfortunately, that's 3 no passes from our judges. They get some great feedback from all of them there, so just make sure to check out that feedback email to see what things you can, you know, work on to improve. We're gonna move on to our next artist called Mario Drawn. Give me 1 second while we bring them in. And Mario, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, here I am.
What's up? So we got your song here. It's called Lockdown Bental. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Okay, this song is my piece of diary from the hard lockdown we had in 2020. We all were locked in our houses and we couldn't go out. So I had to record the video with my smartphone, but I had to say something about what was happening because we had a very difficult situation. So this video is a bit insane, mentally insane. In fact, lockdown mentale means psychological lockdown because I was frustrated and I was. That's it.
Sorry, I think we all were during the lockdown. So before we get into your song, let us know where you're from and give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let us know where we can find your music.
I am from Casamassima, which is a small town in Apulia, Italy. I'm from Italy.
Nice.
And you can just write Mario Drawn on YouTube, on Google, on Facebook, on Instagram, and you'll find me.
Okay, awesome. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Thank you.
Il titolo di questa l'avete scelto voi. Lockdown mentale. Daniel San al beat, Mario Tron al mic. Zero pretese quando rimo son Ramon, che gli hai mazzato in capo. Porto suoni proletari che massacrano fieri. Non paragonare mai la tua merda all'Ishkra rap. Non paragonare il cazzo con la torre dei pompieri. Con la scusa del Covid e la libertà fanno tabula rasa. Passerà tutto ma noi resteremo dei fottuti schiavi agli arresti in casa. Crolla un altro ponte per i tagli di certi maiali. Il tuo Giuseppe Conte, il mio Giuseppe Stalin. In questa gabbia mediatica ogni domanda è eretica. Se non si piega al dogma della nuova società pandemica. Ok, resta a casa ma presta attenzione. Ne approfittano così lavori, consumi e crepi senza dare fastidio, che è il sogno di ogni padrone. Siamo in pochi a pensare, a volere reagire, ma penso che ce la faremo. Se non potremo proteggere le vittime giuro che le vendicheremo. Va bene, c'è l'epidemia ma la storia è sporca e mi perprime. Vi lanceremo migliaia di molotov ma con guanti e mascherine. Che gli anni 20 del 2000 con quelli del 900 hanno in comune il momento della rivolta. Ma non puoi prendere le armi e partire, sacrificarti e morire se qua nessuno poi ti ascolta. Lavoratori questi qua vi stanno degradando a servi della gleba se non la grado di paria. Se non reagiremo vivremo pure peggio dei carcerati in futuro ma senza manco l'ora d'aria. Che siamo ancora in tempo credo sia chiaro, ma l'orologio con riprende nel frattempo fanno il cazzo che vogliono. Italiani ed italiane cosa fate l'ora buona che farmate ammazzate ste merde prima che vi spoglino. Andrà tutto bene, resta a casa, zitto scemo. Andrà tutto bene finché il frigo sarà pieno. Tutti quanti sappiamo la verità. Non è colpa del virus ma dettaglia la sanità. Andrà tutto bene, resta a casa, zitto scemo. Andrà tutto bene finché il frigo sarà pieno. Tutti quanti sappiamo la verità. Ci hanno ucciso già anni fa a colpi d'austerità. Però la quarantena sta finendo, non ti preoccupare. Ma la tua mente a vita rimarrà in lockdown totale. Presto potrai uscire, non ti fare film. La tua libertà sicuro, un po' come il sito dell'Inps. Ormai le vostre natiche le avete già aperte. E saltando l'elemosina che ci farà la Merkel. Non conta come te la chiameranno. La morale è che comunque vada, so che ci strangoleranno. Non conta ciò che pensi, qua conta solo la storia. Tu non vivi in uno stato, ma vivi in una colonia. E poi ne avete rotti i coglioni con i vostri voti, pure con le stupide ascensioni. In modi diversi, sì, ma tutti pecoroni. Ma che facciano casino nel momento delle decisioni tardoni. Che cazzo vi lamentate animali, raccogliete il frutto di quanto siete superficiali. Quando parlavo vi caricavate come cinghiali, le vostre scelte si rivelano cambiali maiali. Per rostire tutti quanti facendo fuoco per l'arrosto con i quadri di santi. Io porto rime pesanti solo per te se pesanti. Con le pasticca c'è un per questi cantanti teatranti. Molotov, Giuseppe, mascherine, poi fucilazione per i traditori della popolazione. Non è questione di nazione ma questione di ragione. Fanculo no border di merda buffone. È bastato un virus per buttare tutto giù. Da capitalismo alle tue idee da ritardato. Come prima di certo niente sarà mai più. Se lo fosse tutto ciò sarebbe sprecato. Non ti rassegnare a fare parte del coro oppure sacrifico fuori dal coro come Mario Giordano. Pensa bene a quello che ti dicono loro, fallo prima che realizzino il loro piano. Ma tranqui che la quarantena sta finendo, non ti preoccupare. Ma la tua mente già da prima era in lockdown totale. La libertà tu non sai più che cos'è. Sembra così normale il grande fratello che guarda te.
All right, that was Mario Drawn with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they had to say about it. Let's start off with SWEDE. SWEDE, what did you think about Mario and his song?
I think production definitely needs help, but I like his energy and his focus on the tight. So I'm gonna give him a pass.
All right, cool. Thank you, SWEDE. You got a pass there from SWEDE. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Knowledge. What did you think about Mario and his song?
Yeah, I think the production didn't grab me for sure, but I did like his energy. It felt like he was going off, but I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. I really don't know, honestly. Like, I'm gonna just, Polo, if you speak Spanish, I'm gonna just go with what you go with. I'm gonna trust your vision for this.
I think it was in Italian.
Yeah, it wasn't even Spanish. It was
oh, look, I'm fucked up. I don't even know Italian. He did say that earlier too.
Yeah, it's a little, the same.
I mean, based off of, I don't know, man. Based off of just the energy and it sounded like he was saying something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll say pass, but I really don't know. I'm gonna say pass though.
All right, cool. There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. You got to pass there from Knowledge, despite the the language barrier there. Let's kick it off to Polo. See what he had to say. Polo, what you think?
The crazy part is that I'm agreeing with Knowledge. I'm just, I think like Sweden Knowledge said, the energy, he came with a lot of energy. And it's so, I don't know what he was saying, so I'm gonna believe, he made me a believer of saying that I think he was killing it, or he was killing it, because he was very persuasive, in the video. So Knowledge, I think he killed it. So let's just go with that. So I'm gonna give it a pass as well.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Congratulations, Mario. You got the clean sweep, 3 passes from all 3 of our judges. So congratulations. You'll be moving on to Miami to compete for our $50,000 grand prize. So we're sending an email after the event with all the details. We're going to move on to our next artist now. They go by Mr. TYO or Tokyo maybe. Let's see. We're going to bring him in real quick. And it looks like we're having trouble bringing in Mr. TYO. We're going to get right into his song. We'll try to bring him in after we play his song. Give me 1 second while we load it up.
It's lovely. It's a lovely fucking day to be a Californian. Every day is fucking lovely. How you wanna tell me, baby, you ain't got it, cut it? How the fuck you want the muffin? I'm about to do this shit, like let me stand up and stand up next to leave your voice out. You wanna do this shit and get you breathing high. Before though, I fuck it all dry. Oh my God, I fuck it just good. Gotta get it, man, I like in this California weather. This living is kinda easy, let me get it. Don't got no nose to go by, simply get it. It's on my mental off the top every time I need it. When you need it, you wanna see it. I just wanna do my thing and let me go with it. And now you doing this shit, let me get to it. Cause I gotta get, I gotta get it. So what you gonna say to me one time? Looking in my eyes like they fucking diamonds. So you can find it, the diamond in the rough shit. How you wanna get it? So I've been out here living versatile, getting off. Yeah, it's just the time. You see me out here. I'm running every single day. But don't play though, Mr. Tailgater. I'm trying to get it when I go. I don't give a fuck, I say go. I like it just the way that I sound. I like my voice and everything that's around. So when you hear me, please turn on my sound. Because we playing now, California weather now. California lights matter. Shit, get splattered. And give a fuck, man, get your hat flattered. You heard the tip, if I'm trying to give a tip. Ooh, this, how you say this. But what you wanna do is, yeah, my dishes. But this ain't, the pussy delicious. I said delicious, the yummy. I gotta get the dummy. Wanna come fall and tell me, cause I like this shit, no money. Oh, I'm Monday to Sunday, god damn it, let me get it, baby. Monday. Honestly, I'm in love now. You see it, my love, how I get it, then I go. I love you, baby, that's my hoe. I California lifestyle is much better. You wanna come out this bitch nowhere. The weather's lovely, running to sunny all year. I'm trying to tell you, can you everything you want me send there?
All right, that was Mr. TYO with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they have to say about it. Looks like we have TYO here real quick. Let's see if we can bring him in. And Jacob, can you turn on your camera and your mic for us?
I wonder which song it is.
And Jacob, if you can hear me, can you turn on your camera?
Shit.
Okay, no worries. We can hear you. So we'll just ask you a few questions. So we just finished listening to your song, California Weather. Tell us a little bit about your song. What was that about?
It's just about living life in California, and I don't know, I'm just out here playing my music in the sun, having a good time doing it. So
All right, cool. Before we kick it off to the judges to get their feedback, give us a quick shout out to your social media and let everyone know where you're from.
I'm from San Mateo, California. Social media is TyoJacob4@gmail.com, and that's on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. We're going to kick it off to our judges. Let's see what they had thought about your song. So let's kick it off to Polo. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think?
I thought the track was cool. His vocals was very laid back, very mellow. I like that type of style, but it was hard to hear what he was saying, with the mix, and it was too laid back. So I didn't really get to hear what the song is, so I'm gonna have to say it's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. That's a no pass from Polo. Still got two judges left to go. Let's hear what they had to say. Let's kick it off to Knowledge. Knowledge, what did you think? Looks like we might be having trouble getting Knowledge in here. So let's move on to SWEDE. Oh, there you go.
My bad, I'm right here. My bad. Nah, I mean, I like the idea of what he was trying to do. I think the execution just wasn't there. Then it just ended abruptly. So I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, thank you, Knowledge. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Knowledge, so you won't be moving on to our next round. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from SWEDE. SWEDE, what do you think?
I don't know, man. Could have been a cool, vibe, but I don't know, because the mix was so bad, so I could barely hear his vocals, not only the words, but I couldn't get a vibe of his vocals, so I have to say no pass.
All right, thank you, SWEDE. Fortunately, that's 3 no passes from our judges. They get a lot of great feedback from them. Definitely have to fix those vocals, so make sure to check out that feedback email. See what you can work on. We look forward to seeing you at the next online showcase. We're going to move on to our next artist. They go by Little Brother. It doesn't look like we have him here in the Zoom. So we'll just get right into the track. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Welcome to my strange land. I'm in name tag, welcome to my strange land. Bringing on the name tag, and welcome to my strange land.
Yeah, I got you right now.
my sickness with the Clorox tickets. I was sipping, let the shower drip and curve a word. My purple turn the way you lie and the way you burn. Separate me from the book. A mental stir in a spiral every inch and every mile. This unholy style unspoken trust you haven't heard in a while. Turn around my unhappy smile. Call me trash but know my name. Not that bad villain on my name tag. The welcome to my strange land. I know you crave that the cash up no pay back. No God could not save that. Thank God who knows who made that. To me no mention down the sentence bleak for a bench and silly out attendance moving out your pen. Surgical with words of verbal rabbit to a turtle. Universal hurdle. Dropping larger, drop the bars at out of reach without these stars and in a touch the candy crush glued to that sticky stuff. Haven't felt it much to toss around and through enough. Demons through the gut, the twisted cup I'm filling up. I wish you could bring the pain back. There's only one name on that name tag. Welcome to my strange life. Welcome to my strange life. Wish I'd bring that pain back, but nothing could change that. Building on that name tag, that welcome to my strange land. Wish I'd bring that pain back, but nothing ever changed that. Building on that name tag, that welcome to my strange land. Wish I'd bring that pain back, but nothing ever changed that. Picture perfect shit of fame that the wish it hurt. Wish I could claim that the what your name is from the name tag. Where you from the range that haven't finally hit the game back.
All right, that was Little Brother with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Start off with Knowledge, is an A&R director at Atlantic. Knowledge, what do you think?
Absolutely not. I just thought, I didn't even know what was going on, honestly. I just think it just felt like there was no real effort put forth into making this particular song. I couldn't really hear what he was saying, what he was rapping about. Like I said, it just didn't feel like he gave any real effort. So I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, thank you, Knowledge. That's a no pass from Knowledge. Two judges have to go to see what they have to say. Polo, what did you think about Little Brother in your song?
No pass. He's like he said, doesn't sound like he was trying, so no pass.
All right, thank you, Polo. That's a no pass from Polo. So you won't be moving on to our championship round. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from Swede. Swede, what did you think? What feedback do you have for Little Brother?
Yeah, man, I have to agree with the other judges. Everything felt very incomplete, you know. I guess, it was different sound, I always appreciate that, but, it wasn't really there, from the execution to, everything. He needs to go back to the studio and keep working.
Absolutely, well said. Thank you, Swede. Forte has 3 no passes from our judges. It does sound like it's very early in your career, so just make sure to check out the feedback email after the event so you can see what you can work on. We're going to move on to our last artist. He goes by P. King. It looks like we have him here in the Zoom. So let's bring him in real quick before we play his track. And looks like we might be having a little trouble bringing in Peking. And Peking, what's going on? How you doing?
All right, man. Chilling, enjoying the weather, man.
That's what's up. So we got your song here, Virginia, Danville. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Basically, I'm from Danville, Virginia, born and raised. I'm in the DMV. So one day I was just kicking it around and I was looking at, the pandemic. So I was just kind of just want to take a ride through my city. And it was just kind of just making a joke about going to corner stores and getting some ass and going back home.
All right, I hear you. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media. Let us know where we can find your music.
Definitely. I'm on all social media streaming services as Dick Squad. That's DIKC Squad. Also as P King P. So as P King P all together, no spaces. And you can find me on all social media and streaming services.
All right, sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Definitely.
Already working, bitch. Danville, Virginia. Dick Squad. Give it up for Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville, Virginia. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville. Oh shit, they go again talking that shit. Talk about the boat, Kenny folk and shit. Pinch back out the look. Try to talk about the Smurf Bridge, now the MLK. The two sides of that, but no, it's two bridges now. Two sides of that motherfucker. We was trying to get cross town. Talking about the river that ran through it. And we goddamn run through it to get to it. Train to go, you know. Act like you know if you don't know. Kinfolk, Bo. Hey, where he at? Where Bo go? Talk about Miss Lady that went to the corner store. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Yeah, man, I just got back from the Sunrise store. I'm about to hit marathon though. What about my Holland? Yeah, I go. Give me something to chew or something. Talk about a snack. The homies in the front about to pull off. Man, we're going to Hughes to see what they want. Yeah, they called us to come through, fool. But they said they want to know when the kick back gonna come down. We gonna come through. Right. I was like, yup. Oh, tomorrow. Thursday. That way. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville, Virginia. Danville. Danville. Man, I'm talking about the old projects, the new stomping ground where them people be at. I'm talking about the citizens, the Danvillians. You ain't know. Man, I'm talking about the cornerstone, the last one with the light blinking, but it's on though. Might swing by sheets to get me some sheets. To get in the sheets, you fucking with me. But you know, the Smurf Bridge. Dick Squad.
If you're inspired to advance.
All right, that was P. King with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges. See what they thought. Let's start off with SWEDE. SWEDE, what did you think about P. King and his song?
I don't know, man. I mean, to me, it sounded just like spoken words on a beat. And also the mix, was very bad. So they kind of like ruined the whole song, unfortunately. So I have to say no pass.
All right, thank you, SWEDE. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think?
Yeah, it wasn't a song. It was more like you said, either spoken words or just, him talking, talking his talk. But it wasn't enough to pass it for this contest. So it's a no pass for me.
All right, thank you, Polo. 2 no passes there from our judges. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from Knowledge. Knowledge, what did you think?
Yeah, definitely agree. No pass. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Knowledge. Definitely a different style there from you, P. King, but you got some great feedback there from all 3 of our judges. So make sure to check out that feedback email to see what you can work on. With that being said, P. King is our last artist on today's live stream. But before we end the live stream, let's get a quick shout out for our judges real quick. SWEDE, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram. It's SWEDE Mafia. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us, SWEDE. And for those of you who don't know, SWEDE is a platinum producer for Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, Meek Mill, Gucci Mane, and many, many more. Our next judge is an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm only on Instagram, POLO_2X. Hit me up.
All right. Thank you for joining us today, Polo. And last but not least, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, where can everyone find you on social media?
Yeah, I'm only on Instagram. You can find me there, God_knowledge.
Awesome. Thank you, Knowledge, for joining us today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.